A 3631 Tactical. Today I just want to talk about very briefly about how to use red dot sights or holographic sights. This gun here, or this optic rather, is an Aimpoint, and it's commonly known as a red dot sight. You have things like the EOTechs that are known as holographic sights, slight differences, but the way we use them is pretty much the same. And the thing that I want to talk about is I think a lot of people put an optic like this on a gun and they use it like a traditional scope, like something you'd put on a deer hunt rifle, right? Where they mount the weapon, they close one eye, they look down the tube, they line stuff up, and that's not really what these are designed for. These are really designed to shoot fast, in like combat situations or defending yourself. These scopes are designed, or these optics rather, are designed to shoot with both eyes open. And if you keep both eyes open, and you're moving, you're clearing a house or whatever you're doing, you're searching for the bad guy. When you find him, you just bring the gun up, keep both eyes open, and you focus downrange on the target. And then the optic, the dot rather, will just kind of superimpose itself on the target. And people have a hard time with that, I think, because what are we always taught in any kind of marksmanship program, whether it's pistol, whether it's rifle? These iron sights, we're always taught to look at the iron sights, and that should be crystal clear, right? And your target downrange is what should be a little blurry. And with these red dot optics, it's the opposite. You should be looking downrange at your target, and that should be clear. And if you got both eyes open, you're looking through the scope or the optic, that red dot or that holographic, depending on what type of optic you're running, it'll be there and you'll see it clear as day. But you don't want to focus on this, and it's kind of, I think that throws people off a little bit. So I want to do a little bit of demonstration to further show how these things work. Now, downrange, I have a target, and I took a black marker and made a circle about maybe a little bigger than a quarter, pretty small target. And I have an Aimpoint optic on this gun, and I have you can see the scope cover is down. So I shouldn't be able to see anything. It's on, the red dot's on, but the scope cover is down. So I shouldn't be able to see anything. I really shouldn't be able to hit something the size of a quarter. So we're gonna make this gun hot. I'm gonna keep both eyes open, keep the scope covered, and I bet you I can hit that dot from here. Only about 7 yards, but still, it's a somewhat small target. Let's go check it out. All right, let's check it out. Like I said, I'm only about 7 yards away. You can see we drilled it right in the center, right? Make sure you can see it right in the center of that little black dot, about the size of a quarter, maybe a little bigger. And remember, our optic was covered. So how did we do that? It's just the way your brain works. You know, there's a lot of neurological processes going on in your brain, between your brain, your eyes, and the optic, that I think most of us just don't understand. But I think the one thing you do have to understand is that you need to look downrange at your target. That red dot will be there. One thing I hear a lot of complaints with a gun like this, where you have your front sight, and people say, wow, the front sight gets in the way, I can't see. Well, that's because you're looking at the wrong thing. You shouldn't be looking at the front sight. If you'll just trust it, practice this, trust it, look downrange, focus on your target, don't really focus on the optic, but bring the gun up, and when you mount it and you're looking through the scope, both eyes open, that red dot will just be there. It'll be like superimposed on your target. Concentrate on the target, not on the red dot. You won't see this front sight, nothing will get in your way, and everything will be fine. Hey, one last demo. I'm just going to shoot 10 shots as fast as I can, try to put them all in that upper thoracic cavity. Again, scope cover will be down. Scope cover will be down, so technically I shouldn't be able to see anything. Start with the safety on, and we'll put ourselves on the timer just to see how fast we can do this and get those good hits. All right, for 10 shots, our time is 2.17, 10 shots. We're only about 7 yards away, but let's check the target out. I let two get away from me, but most of them are good center mass hits. 10 shots in just over 2 seconds. and the scope cover's down. So like I said, trust it. Keep both eyes open, focus on your target downrange. So remember, just focus on your target downrange. Let the optic do what it was designed to do. Keep both eyes open, everything will be good. Trust me. Hey, remember, if you like seeing videos like this, check us out at 3631 Tactical on YouTube. And if you want a Michigan-based CPL class, check us out at 3631tactical.com. Thanks for watching. .51, I'm getting better. .51.